Eric in the van, wheels turning on the grind. Ricky on the rails, keeping time in line. CJ in the gym, gloves hitting like thunder. Yorkshire roots deep where the boxers go under. Fist fly, stories collide. Crossroads boxing where legends reside. Fighter interviews, previews, predictions. Crossroads boxing, no time for fiction. Yorkshire grit in every direction. Step in the ring, feel a connection. Bell rings, echoes through the cold Yorkshire air. Sweat drips, focus, sharp fighters don't care. Left hook, right jab, stories in the scars. Crossroads boxing, reaching for the stars. Eric, Ricky, CJ, the crew. From the podcast mic to the boxing view. Predictions that hit interviews that spark. Crossroads boxing, lighting up the dark. Fighter interviews, previews, predictions. Crossroads boxing, no time for fiction. Yorkshire grit in every direction. Step in the ring, feel a connection.
No.
Good evening, guys. Welcome to Crossroads in Boxing with myself, CJSP8, my two main men, Ricky, the Hands of Stone, and Mr. Eric, ERF. Boys, we've bagged an absolutely immense show tonight, haven't we?
Yeah, we fucking have. Absolutely buzzing for this one, lads. I've been like a fucking crazy ex-girlfriend in this man's fucking inbox all week trying to get this over the trying to get this sorted. Oh my God. But absolutely buzzing. So, Eric, how you doing, man?
Yeah, I'm good, bro. I'm good. I'm absolutely shattered, but yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. Yeah, let's go for it. Bring him through.
So
Troy Williamson.
Without further ado, Troy, the Trojan Williamson. How are we doing, pal?
There he is.
Let me fuck back with this
Hello,
camera.
guys.
There we go. How you doing?
How are we doing,
Yes,
mate?
mate, I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, we're not bad, mate. Just first of all, I want to thank you massively for coming on. I can appreciate yesterday as well. You were travelling out for sparring. You were still willing to come on. So, yeah, massive thank you to you. How's it been over there? How's the sparring going?
It's good. I had my first spar today. It's done 8 rounds. Sparring again Sunday, sparring on Tuesday, and then heading home. Just start a camp, so just flew out for some great rounds. The guy I'm sparring's fighting in 2 weeks, so yeah, he's ready, sharp.
Yeah. Bit fresher than you then for the early stages then, or has it just been steady away?
Say again, mate?
Is it like just cut nice and sharp, strong at the end of this camp, coming towards the end of his camp?
Yeah, this is his last spars. Done at 8 today. We're going to do 10 on Sunday and then 12 on Tuesday.
Right, brilliant. So, Troy,
good work.
I want to take you back then, just to conduct this interview then, just to take you back to your past. What was the reason then for that made you want to get into boxing?
When I was a kid, I loved Mike Tyson growing up. So that's what really got me into boxing, really.
You got practicing it all in the streets, were you?
No, I wasn't. I was. He was like my hero growing up. I was a huge Tyson fan. Still am now. So that's basically why I started boxing.
Is that so? Just a quick one, just to come back to obviously you've had the big win over Callum Simpson. What did you take any of that into your style then? Because obviously during that bout, I saw you like you were staying low, coming up over the top. Was that something that maybe inspired your tactics a little bit, or is it just something that you're working on in the gym anyway?
Nah, that's just something that we were working on in the gym, drilling all camp.
Is it? Yeah, because it worked. It worked well enough anyway, didn't it? But so coming through then as an amateur, young amateur, what is your amateur career like? What were your highs? What were your favourite moments of coming through the amateur system?
I started boxing late. I didn't start till I was 17. Had my first amateur fight at 17. I had finished with around 58 fights, won 41 or 42. Boxed for Team GB, won the senior elite ABAs, and went to a few tournaments around the world with GB. So yeah, my amateur career was Wasn't too bad. Started late,
No.
but caught up pretty quick.
Yeah, I want to say it's pretty impressive that to start, like I say, start at 17. A lot of kids you'll see, like my son, he started at like 9, and to be able to go and then and do that and compete and fucking achieve that, it's really, really good. But so 17, you fast forward to 25 years old. I think it was 25, 24. You turn over. How did you find the turnover transition from amateur to pros? What would you find were the key differences?
Do you know what? There wasn't much differences. Like I picked up the pro game pretty quickly. To be fair, I'm heavy-handed, so I was stopping guys that I shouldn't, that were meant to give me rounds, journeyman. But yeah, I've just didn't. I think I got promoted, Frank Warren, in 2017. A year later since I turned pro, and yeah, I picked up pretty quick. Like I had a bit of a pro style as an amateur.
Yeah. So not on the bounce on your feet, more tracking people down, cutting the rings off, and trying to bang the knockouts in. Yeah. So your route then down the pro game, quite untraditional. So you ended up fighting for an IBF European title before you were considered for any like the British and the English. Well, how did that come about?
I was with Frank Warren. Yeah, boxed for the IBF European title, and never don't know what it was for. Don't know what it gave me. I think it give you a top 15 ranking, but never defended it once. It's just at home on my mantelpiece, just looking at it. Never defended it once. It was a pointless me even winning it. To be fair, I don't think like I've never been back to the pro until recent. Like Frank Warren never believed in me, never backed me. I won that title, but then I just didn't do nothing. When I just kept on winning, got myself in a mandatory position for the British title against Cheeseman. He didn't even put a bid in for the purse bids. So I just don't think he's ever backed me. So yeah, mad really.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna say if you're coming up, knocking people out, you're undefeated. I think you're potentially like 19-0 at the time. You've gone and won the European title. You beat the likes of Cheeseman. Again, you're still flying. So bearing that in mind, then highs and lows. So what would you say have been like your highest and lowest points of the pro game, and how have you been able to say get over that adversity?
Highest is obviously winning the British Commonwealth and European Championships. The lowest point of my career has been a couple of low times. Obviously, getting beat is I'm a winner. I'm a winner at heart. So getting beat obviously was hard to get over. But life goes on. Like you take losses in life. You take blips in the road. It's just like look where I am now. I overcame him and I'm back in the winning column. Don't ever want to lose again, and I don't think I will, because the self-belief that I've got now, the confidence that I've got now, I'll continue to take it further, and yeah, I can't see nobody beating me at this weight that I'm at now.
I like that. I love the fucking confidence there. No, boys, have you got any questions that you want to fire in?
Yeah, I've got one. You know, obviously you beat Mark Dickinson this year and Callum Simpson, but before that, did you just feel like you was an opponent? They were putting you in there just because you was a name, you was tough, and you would give them rounds. Did you feel like that's the part of your career they was looking at you like before the Dickinson win, obviously?
Yeah, I do. It's what's the word? Says like it's no secret I was killing myself through the weight, so they're probably looking, thinking like he's a half decent name in boxing. Let's get him now while he hasn't moved up, because I'll be real, like the losses that I've got, if I fought them all now, like the way I'm feeling now, the way I am now, then I wouldn't be losing. There's no doubt about it. Like I'll take my losses on the chin. Like there's no regrets, because I chose to fight at that weight, 154 pounds, but. Yeah, I only really took my losses because of down to the weight issues I was completely killing myself to make the weight.
Yeah, well, saying that, the people you lost to as well, look where they are in the career at the moment. You got Josh Kelly about to fight for a world title. Ismail Davis just became British champion as well. So you have lost to actually good fighters. So I wouldn't be too down about that. CJ?
Yeah, mate. Firstly, pleasure to have you on, Troy. A big fan, mate. All three of us are big fans of you, mate. It's an honour for you to come. We're only like a little podcast thing. We're just a bunch of mates, really, talking about boxing. So I really appreciate your time, pal. Thank you.
Thank you for asking me down, mate.
No, welcome, mate. Thank you. We get a lot of. We like to ask a bit about sort of a day in the life of your training, mate. We get some young viewers on who are maybe amateur boxers. Maybe wanting to turn pro or even just starting off in their amateur career like Ricky's son is. Could you talk us through like an average day of your camp, if you like, waking up, your training, your dieting, things like that for us, please, buddy?
So I'm an early riser. I go to bed early, so I wake up early. Wake up at like 6 o'clock. Every day is different, but on a Monday I'll wake up 6 o'clock. I'll go down to the gym, do my cardio, whether that's sprints or a long run. Come home, have my breakfast, and I'm back in the gym at like 11 o'clock, 11 till 12, and then I've got the full day to myself. Then I'll go home, chill out, pick me son up from nursery, and then just watch cartoons all night. Go to bed at like 8:30.
Fucking blow it.
Basically,
Is it blow it?
basically every day. If it's not running, it's strength conditioning. If it's not pads or bags, it's sparring. So basically every day.
Yeah,
Fantastic,
brilliant.
mate.
How did you find? So when you were turning pro, and you've transitioned from amateur to pro, how did you find that juggling of like life? Were you working? Like what jobs? How did you find that balance?
When I first turned pro, like I was training at like 6 o'clock in the evening, so it was hard. It was tough. So like the guys, like I've got to stay, like my stable mates that they work full time and box. So like massive respect to them because it really is hard. You say you're going to work.
Yeah.
It's hard to diet when you're at work, so you've got to eat what you can eat, and then obviously coming home straight to the gym. You've probably only got 2-3 hours with your family, and then you go to bed, wake up, doing the same thing. So massive respect to the guys that work full time and train.
Yeah, massive respect to anybody.
I've got one, Ricky. I've got a question about obviously about you said at 154 that you was killing yourself to make that weight. A lot of people knew that you was killing yourself. After you sparred Eubank, while you were sparring Eubank, could you tell that was he struggling to make weight in camp? Was he focusing on tactics, or was it mainly just getting that weight off? Obviously, I know you got a lot of flack for going from Eubank's camp to Ben's camp, but what was it like sparring Eubank? And obviously, he used the weight as one of the reasons he struggled. His performance really looked that way. He didn't have his legs under him. What was it like sparring him and being in camp with him?
Good sparring. Yeah, it was good. Being in camp with him was good. It was a learning experience. Just being away from home. You got to be comfortable in uncomfortable positions. So just one of them.
And he's just moved. He's announced that he's moving up to 168. Obviously, you're saying that's your division now. Is that a fight you're looking at?
I'll take that in a heartbeat.
Fuck, that'd be a great fight.
I like that, mate. I love that.
Absolute matchmaking there. What are your thoughts then? Say, obviously, you've just got one of the biggest wins in your career against one of our own, Callum Simpson, as well. You've been put now, smacked onto the world IBF number 6 rankings, in grasp of a title shot. What's that been like now to been sort of, you have to go through the same motions again to get there again?
It's a bit frustrating, but like I said before, life goes on. I think there's so much spanner in the works just for me not to get this shot. Like, I don't believe Callum wants his rematch. I don't believe he should be taking a rematch just because, like, it's going to be a hard rebuild coming off 2 back-to-back knockout losses. And personally, I don't think he should be at this weight. I think he's in a similar predicament to what I was like when I was killing myself to make weight at 154. He's big. I know boxing's only a small circle. Everyone knows everyone. We had the same nutritionist go in 2021 or 2022. So 3 or 4 years on. And even back then, he was saying that Callum's similar to me. He killed himself to make weight, balls down that much weight. So we're talking 3 or 4 years on now. So like, I can imagine it's only going to be harder for him to make weight. So I think taking his rematch is a big mistake.
Yeah, and I guess your predictions then for that, do you reckon you'll get the win in a more earlier fashion, or what would you be your plans for that fight?
Yeah, it's gonna be more devastating. I genuinely don't see it going past 6 rounds. Yeah, I've been in the ring with him now, so I know what he's got. I know, and like, I've heard he's changed trainer. Can't see that making much of a difference in 2 or 3 months. Like, so yeah, if it goes ahead, I'm looking forward to it, getting him out of the way again and push on for this world title.
So,
Troy,
what would you say? Go on, Siege.
Sorry, mate. If politics want in the way, which we all know, boxing, there's loads of politics in it, like you say, possibly them throwing a spanner in works to prevent you getting this world title shot. If politics were out of it, and you had a blank page in front of you, and you could pick anybody in the rankings who's either above you or already a world champion, who would you be eyeing up ideally? Is there anyone out there that you just think you've got the number for? I imagine with your confidence, you think you can beat anybody, and I love that. But is there anyone particularly that you think, yeah, sign it, I'd do that?
The easiest one to make would be the IBF, Iglesias. For me personally, I think he's probably the hardest fighter out of them all. 6'2", southpaw Cuban. He's very good. He can box, he can fight. So that's probably personally the hardest one. But yeah, anybody for a world title, I think I deserve it. Like, I'm just writing some story of 6 months ago. If anybody asked you 6 months ago what would Troy Williamson be doing, they'd probably say retired. Like, everyone was doubting me. Everyone wrote me off. Thought I was finished. I truly believed that. Well, I knew that there was a lot left to give. All I had to do was just move up in weight. I moved up 2 weight divisions, and yeah, look where I am in 6 months.
Yeah,
well done, mate.
Yeah,
big well done.
You've come really far, mate. And it's a good story as well, because, like I say, it's one of those where you've had that through your career where you feel like people haven't believed in you, people haven't put the faith in you. You've just kept going, you've kept training, you've kept sticking with it, and look at where you are now. You're the main man. Your stock has risen drastically. You upset all my household, by the way. I'm there getting ready for a Saturday night shift, and fucking Alastair's crying, my son's crying, Simpson's on floor. Fucking hell. I was the only one that weren't crying because I were happy either way, because I prefer you. I like you both, but fucking yeah, left my house in tears. But no, brilliant. So plans then wise, obviously you've got the Callum Simpson rematch at the minute if it goes ahead. Ideally though, what are your plans then for the next 2 years? What would you like to see out of the sport?
I want to be a world champion. I truly believe that by the end of this year, I will be a world champion.
Yeah,
I like that.
Confident. I can't wait. I can't wait to see it. Boys, have you got any more questions for him? Because I know this man will be itching to get to bed soon.
Promotional wise, obviously I've seen after the Callum Simpson fight, you said that one was for Eddie. As far as I'm aware, you're not signed with Eddie. What's the situation there? Because it seems like you and Eddie are sort of like buddy. You sort of in promotion, in cahoots with each other, but not on paper. What's happening?
Yeah, we haven't got a promotional deal signed. When I beat Mark Dickinson in the contract, it was that Matchroom promoted my next 2 fights. So obviously the Simpson one was one of them, and they basically only got me for one more fight. So hopefully I put pen to paper and sign a fight deal or a promotional deal with Matchroom after this.
Yeah, you deserve it, man. You deserve it. Siege.
That's it for me, man. In fact, honestly, thank you for coming on, mate. I wish you the best of luck. It's been brilliant to see you rise back up. It's brilliant to see your self-belief again, mate, as well. You've always been a fantastic boxer, mate. So I just thank you for coming on again, pal, from me.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Eric, you got one on, mate. Is that it from you?
Nah, that's it for me. Just appreciate you coming on. Obviously, I know you had to fly out yesterday to do sparring, so yeah, appreciate you still coming on today.
Troy.
Yeah, nah,
I've just got.
It's been fun.
I've just got a couple of get to know yous, just a couple, mate, and then I'll let you go. Just for like your fans and the young fans, like people like my son that are watching, and young amateurs that want to follow in your footsteps. Just outside of boxing, like hobbies, sports. Is there anything that you're interested in outside of boxing?
I've recently started playing paddle.
Yeah.
I'm not good, but I'm getting better. I like being outdoors. I like walking my dogs. And just I'm very family oriented. I like doing stuff with my family. So it's like being active, being busy. I hate sitting around. All I do is just sit around and eat junk.
Yeah, shit in it. So go on then. Based off of that, then you've won your fight with Callum Simpson, all that. What's your go-to junk meal? What's your food after you've got a big win?
It's got to be pizza. Just easy to get, isn't it?
Yeah, fucking everywhere, aren't they? But yeah, no worries then, mate. What's one more? What's your go-to music for the gym? If you've got to get up 6 a.m, you're getting up for everyone. What's your go-to song?
Do you have SoundCloud? Do you use SoundCloud?
No, I've got Apple.
Well, the full camp for the Simpson fight, we listened to the same tunes. Like it's like a playlist for like an hour and a bit. We listened to the same tune day in, day out for the past 10 weeks. It was an old school garage, Jeremy Sylvester, just unbelievable. Bouncy, like old school garage.
Yeah,
you need that in the gym, don't you? I remember when I went amateur gyms, we had the fucking "You're My Angel" or something daft like that, and then it was like a remix where it beat and you had to move your feet to it to get your fucking stances right. But no, brilliant. One more to all the young amateurs. What would you say to them who are coming up for the boxing rankings that want to be in your footsteps as they get older? What would you say to those?
Just train hard. Obviously, as an amateur, don't let losses get to you. It's amateurs only learning. Like, just think of it as an L is a learning curve. Everyone loses in the amateurs. I lost 12. And I'm not. There's a lot of greater boxers out there than me. I've got a lot of. I train hard, dedicate myself, and I've got a lot of self-belief. So, if you've got them 3 things, you can go very far in boxing. Hard work, dedication, and self-belief.
Yeah, brilliant, mate. Right,
good
Troy,
words, mate.
I really appreciate you coming on, my man. I'm sorry about your inbox. I will leave your inbox alone. And obviously we'll crack on now with the rest of our show, mate. I know you've got a busy day, you've got sparring and that. I know you want to jump off and get to bed. So thank you again so much for coming on. Big fans of yours.
Thank you very much, lads. Cheers.
Thank you, Troy. Cheers, mate.
See you later, man.
Bye.
Bye.
Signing, Rick. That's it.
Yeah, brilliant, mate. Wow. Fucking hell.
Well,
do you know what, right?
Guys, we're back. Thank you, everyone, for watching that. That was different for us as well. Me and Ricky and Eric between us have spoke a few times about having Troy on. That's a big step for us as a little podcast. You know what I mean? He is the current British, Commonwealth, European super middleweight champion. So I think, it's big for us,
mate.
that bit.
I was nervous as fuck, you know. I was like, fucking hell. I'm like, oh, man. Well, yeah, massive appreciation for him to come on. I don't know where the fuck Eric's gone, but...
No, don't worry. I'll tell you what, Rick, just quickly what I was going to say then, guys, is we had a lot of comments coming in through then. We were short with time with Troy. He's an early riser and goes to bed early, as he said. But for those who don't know, maybe not picked it up in the podcast, Troy's flown out to Denmark for some sparring. So he isn't even at home. So he really has gone well out of his way to do this show with us. We couldn't do it yesterday. He made time for us today. So we do apologise. But, you know, we got the main thing out of the way, which was actually getting him on. So thank you guys for bearing with us.
Yeah, and a really big up to him as well, because, like I say, he messaged me at like 3 a.m. on Thursday just to respond to say he was still coming on. So it was like one of those where I couldn't even believe he was still willing to come on at that time. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, massive shout out to Troy. And Eric, where have you been? Oh mate, Troy was slagging you off, you know.
Oh man.
Oh mate, he was slagging you off when you. It was like, thank fuck he's gone. Says, get that shit off his fucking chest.
Nah.
Is that your microphone, Ez?
Yeah.
Fucking
Too
hell.
loud.
No, I'm just here with fucking £3 headphones and you're all there with fucking Top Gear on. Do you know what I mean? Fucking hell, fire.
2026, we're building. We're improving.
We're building. Mate, I've just been telling CJ that I was nervous as fuck for that. Oh my God. But it's the screen that makes our faces look massive, by the way.
You've put about £40 on me, never mind £10.
That's not the screen, pal.
Is it? That's the one. There we go, look. That's better.
There we go.
Right, I tell you what, lads, should we get through some of these questions, what we can do, some of the comments, because I just said to America we were short on time with Troy, so we didn't have time to really cut in with the comments.
Yeah. Let's go through some of the comments, boys. So, Dan, tuning in as always. Go on, CJ, actually, this is your bag.
Crossroads Boxing, where legends reside. Yes, lads, hope you are well. Looking forward to this one. Dan, thank you for tuning in, mate. I've seen your comments going through all the way through it. So, yeah, top man as always. Marito V, hi. Hello there, Marito. Thank you for tuning in. Eric, hi. Hello there again. I think we're getting trolled.
That's not me, by the way.
Is that Dobby?
That's Dobby. Yeah, I think so.
No.
Dan again. Yes, Tyson is everyone's hero. Yeah, I know he's Ricky's hero, Dan.
Hero.
Wait, Ricky. Our apprentice tattooist, or does all mine and Claire's little bits and blacks. She's going to do me a little Tyson next time.
Is she?
Yeah, I'll show you it.
Fucking get in. I'm sick of your tattoos, mate, to be honest.
What's the reason for not backing him? Was there a reason strained by relationship with Frank? Well, I think he answered that in the end there, Dan, with just weren't working, was it? And he's still not under full promotional contract now. So I think Troy's just working to whatever suits him. And he's in that power position now, isn't he, where he is the main man.
Some of these promoters, they do get
when you've got them belts. When you've got them belts, they soon want you.
Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Mum.
Good for you to say it this time.
I know. I get fucking thingied by her and all every time. You don't say hello to me. Sorry.
Product placement as always. You know it, Dan. It's always in the picture, mate. If you want business.
My mum, you mean Callum Simpson, by the way. He'd have read that question and actually thought you meant the boxer Callum Smith. There's an actual boxer called Callum Smith. You meant Callum Simpson.
What training does he do at this level? Is it all day? Yeah, I think he cleared that as well, mate. I think
he did clear that.
He's out running and strength and conditioning every day. Oh, we didn't touch on Ben, though, did we?
We don't give a fuck about Conor Ben. All right, we don't. We're not. We're Eubank fans on this show.
Yeah, we don't care about Ben.
Jack, cheers for tuning in, my man. As always,
Jack. is by the way, Jack is a member of Crossroads Boxing. People just I just want people to know that the work what Jack does and helps me out is crazy. People, you shouldn't really be doing it, but I appreciate you, Jack.
We've got people fucking asking to come on the show these days. But guys, anyway, let's move on before we go a bit stale. Go on.
Yeah.
Go again.
We're still.
Troy,
yeah, by the way,
Troy should be with me.
Before we move on, Troy should be with me. What?
Troy should be with me as inside.
It's just talking shit. Yeah, go on.
Next one, Rick.
Jack. Now let's get into Dalton Smith and then we'll get back to comments.
Yeah, boys, all I want to say is we have a new king.
Dalton.
Sheffield King. Another man from the City of Steel, out of that fucking out of fuck city, going over to America and bringing a title home. And we haven't got a picture of Dalton, but we have got some video footage, so I'll play it now.
He's going to take. Look at that solid jab. Again. Right hand again. Subriel Matias is one on, and he says, come on. Down he goes. 4, 5, 6, 7. Matias is all over the place. And that is it. Dalton Smith.
Boys, what a performance. What a performance. Another Yorkshire lad going over to the States and bringing back a world title in devastating fashion. Not only did he not take it to, he went over there, dominated him, and shut them fucking biased commentators up as well in the process.
Oh, horrendous, mate. Fucking horrendous commentary.
He takes punches. That's his game plan. He takes loads of punches on the chin.
I don't understand how you're not going to give the person who's landing the shots credit just because you feel the other guy can take the shots. Bro, fights are scored by clean and effective, clean punching. If I'm hitting you, I don't care if it feels like a fly. I'm hitting you clean every time. I'm gaining points. The judges are looking at that and thinking he's winning the fight. You're not winning the fight for just being able to take my punches. I don't care. Matias has been doing that his whole career, and people are too used to that happening and nothing happening to him. So finally, he got his block knocked off. Another drug cheat down. I'm happy.
Well, I tell you what, Eric, while we're on it, right? Obviously, the drug scandal came out before Dalton wanted to carry on with it. I'm sure there's a lot more politics behind the scenes. The same as how I believe, this is my personal opinion. If it upsets people, I know Dan will be at home like, ooh. Conor Ben coming off the steroids. His performance from them on, certainly the first few, he was poor. You know, the power wasn't there like it was pre-fucking juicing. But what was Matias's game plan? Because he did nothing in there. He did nothing.
His game plan was to wear Dalton down, and fair play to Dalton. I think he realized after 2 rounds, me boxing and moving, all this guy is going to do is keep pressuring me and want me to tire myself out. And Dalton traded with him. And because Dalton was landing clean, it gave him that confidence that Matias is going to start feeling his shots. And eventually he did. The fight itself, it was a good fight. I thought it was back and forth. I think the first and second round, Dalton clearly won. I gave Dalton the 3rd round as well. The 4th round, you could sort of edge it to Matias. You know, when it starts getting a bit more competitive round after round, you start leaning the opposite way a little bit because the tide is sort of shifting a bit more. So the 4th round I gave to Matias. The 5th round, Dalton was winning it. Then Matias seemed to have caught Dalton. Dalton looked a little bit wary. Then Dalton caught him again, and that was it. A fantastic performance from Dalton. Pinpoint, perfect. Moved when he needed to move. Stayed in the pocket and trusted his power, trusted his chin with Matias. So, yeah, well-deserved WBC world champion.
Yeah, another Yorkshire man going over there, showing them what we're made of, and another world champion for Britain and our history, and to be fair, decorated history. But boy, it's just another one as well. This weekend, we had a big show with Moses Atama against, trying Oh, I fucking forgot his fucking Jermaine Franklin, weren't it?
Franklin.
Jermaine Franklin
Pulled out due to an injury. Late notice as well this week. Cancelled the full card. Now, how if you're a boxer on that card, because there were some great fights on there. I mean, the co-main event is a main event itself in Hutchinson and Taylor.
What? Yeah, I don't exactly.
How did that fight get cancelled?
I don't understand it. I feel like the Hutchinson. I feel like the Hutchinson Taylor is a better main event than Moses versus Franklin anyway. Because let's be honest, they put Moses as the headline. But realistically, they're thinking this fight ain't going past 2 or 3 rounds. That's what they're thinking.
Yeah.
What's it like? Why not, if Moses has come out, why not put Hutchinson versus Taylor on the main event? That's a great fight. It's a fight that tells a lot of stories as well. Where does Hutchinson go? How good is he? Because his performance versus Buatsi surviving, then his last performance, absolutely brilliant. Ezra Taylor is coming up. He's supposed to be the next guy coming through. I think that fight had a lot of things riding on it, on both of their careers. I think that's a miles better main event than Franklin versus Moses Atoma. If that falls out, I don't understand. I feel for them guys because that's a training camp gone down the drain. I know they said they're pushing it back a month, but that's an extra month of training camp. And not only that, you could overtrain, you could slack off for a week and say, I'll take a week or 2 off. And then when you get back into the gym, into training camp, you're not where you was before. So I just think it's poor from Queensbury, who's been doing a good job of late. I think it's poor from them to cancel that.
I can't imagine.
Go on, Siege. I was about to ask you a question, but
I can't imagine. There can't have been too many complaints, and Ricky, is what I'm thinking. There can't have been too many because otherwise it wouldn't have happened. You can't pull a full card on one. You can't pull a full card on one fight.
Yeah, so this is what I'm about to ask you. So for me, these fighters, they put a lot of time, they put a lot of effort, they put a lot of money into their own camps. They've got everything that they've got to pay for. It all comes out of what they earn. How do you reckon they've been sort of funded up front a little bit, or been given some sort of wage or some sort of sum of money to be able just to have this card pulled? Because I know that can happen. Maybe paid 50% of the purses or anything like that, just to keep them happy.
I reckon there'll be a honeypot there. I wouldn't necessarily say paid like right now. I reckon this is only from my experiences as in being in pro boxing.
Yeah,
Jack might be able to shine some light on it as well. But I reckon there'll be a little honeypot or something in it for this delay. There's got to be, mate.
Yeah. So Jack, if you're in the comments, if you're still there, brother, is there sometimes
I saw an interview with. Yeah, I saw an interview with Ezra Taylor who said he spent about 20 grand. I saw an interview with Ezra Taylor who said that he spent about 20 grand on training camp, and that's down the drain. So whether there's a honeypot or not, I don't know. But that's what he said in the interview. I think he dropped a video on Instagram. Actually, I don't even think it's an interview. It's his own video saying that obviously it's cancelled. There's 20 grand basically down the drain. Jack says some got an advance. Yeah, some got an advance, but listen, fighters want to fight. I don't think any of them guys would have been happy to pull out.
I don't know, mate.
Working hard, and it's a good card. It was a good card,
Eric.
Unless the card wasn't.
We went to that Eco Power show, didn't we, with Terry Harper? And obviously it went on really late and some of the fights got cancelled. And I spoke to Jake Smith, who was supposed to be fighting on that card, Journeyman. I goes, fuck hell, sorry about your bout, mate. He goes, fuck that, mate. I'm getting paid.
Yeah, but that's Jake Smith who's a worker. You know what I mean? He's there to get paid. That's it. He's there to get paid. If you're going to pay me to get in there, and you're still going to pay me, and I don't have to get in,
That's good. It's not about Jake's career. Jake is a working man. He's a working boxer. You know what I mean? So for him, that's completely different. Guys on the level of which Willie Hutchinson and Ezra Taylor and those guys, they want to fight, man. They want to fight. They don't want to waste training camp. And it's more money spent. It's still more money spent. Whatever advance they got, they've still got to spend that on another training camp.
Well,
so it's not really money earned. It's they're back to square one.
That advance might be something where
has to be paid back.
That covers. Yeah, that'll be something. But that might be something that covers the next training camp. Do you know what I mean? Like you said with CJ, if there's no backlash so far, then either one, they've been told to hush up or they won't be fighting on the card at all and not get paid, or two, there's a decent honey pot in it where they've got the next still making the money. Go on.
Listen, it could have easily been that the card wasn't doing very well outside of Moses. Outside of Moses, they may not have had many people selling tickets, wanting things. So Queensberry's just gone, you know what, let's just cut our losses. It's clearly a business decision. Clearly it was worth cancelling the card over putting it on. Let's be honest, because it's not a case of they didn't have the fights. So yeah, I think it's more so of a business decision rather than Moses isn't fighting, so nobody's fighting. I don't think the card was worth putting on for them. Clearly, ticket sales basically dictated that, in my opinion.
If you take ticket sales out of it, mate, me being bluntly honest, it wouldn't have interested me one bit if Moses had got pulled and should have continued, because that fight in general doesn't excite me. I think if it excites anyone, they're a fucking laughingstock, because what's Jermaine Franklin going to bring to the table, really? And that's my opinion anyway. I don't think. Yeah, I think I was more excited to see Willie Hutchinson than anything on that show.
I think you're right. I think you're right when it comes to TV and watching it on TV, but people showing up, I feel like Moses has got that backing where people, they want to say they were there in the beginning. A lot of people will go to his fights because he is that next big thing. They want to say, I was there before he was a world champion. AJ had it to a different level, obviously, but Moses seems to be garnering that attention where people want to be there. So outside him fighting, he may have been the sole ticket seller. They must have looked at the optics and saying, Moses has sold this amount of tickets. The arena holds this amount. If Moses isn't fighting, are these people still going to turn up? You know what I mean? Because it's one of them.
Is Moses the Tama, though, that big of a draw just yet? Do you know what I mean? Like, I know it's heavyweight.
It depends on where you put him.
Exciting to the knockouts. But for me, Willie Hutchinson and Ezra Taylor are bigger draws than Moses Atama currently, in my opinion. Or is it just the heavyweight effect that gets him, propels him to that main event pedestal? Because I wouldn't say they were main event quality yet.
It's the optics. It's the optics of the heavyweight.
They still don't excite me.
The fight itself, I think, you've got quite a bit of lag from me, to be fair, Rick, but the fight itself for me, I like and I would watch, especially with it being Freeview and not fucking or DAZN subscription rather than pay-per-view. But I would have been more than happy for that card to continue, and that's what I find the most infuriating, because that card is still a good card. It's not just that, but like you said, the boxers would have peaked by now, so they're going to have to go through all that crap again. You're not going to get the same level of performances. We've seen all that. They've been through the hardship. They got to where they needed to be for fight week, and then boom, cancelled and swept from underneath the feet. It's just heartbreaking for them. And like you said, the ones that, like Jack's mentioned, John Joe, Carrigan, who's trying to develop as well. So it's just an absolute joke, in my opinion.
Ricky, you look at the 175 division as well. That's a big. That Hutchinson and Ezra Taylor. That's a really good fight for that division. A really good fight. I like I said, it has to be business. It has to do with money. I think it's poor from Queensberry. Those fighters, Willie Hutchinson, I think from his last performance, I think probably deserves a headliner on a normal card. So I think he's put in the work. Coming off that victory, he's supposed to be Ezra Taylor. I mean, he's supposed to be the next guy up. Paul from Queensbury for me.
Yeah. Has anybody else got anything else want to talk about while we're here?
What was your thoughts on Troy saying Iglesias is the hardest fight? I thought that was interesting.
At 168, who's at 168? You look at the champions at 168. There's only Iglesias. Everybody else, who you've got Hamza Shiraz is fighting Pacheco, I think, or that's been ordered. A lot of fights have been ordered, but Iglesias, he's very good. He's very good. I don't know who at 168 beats him. Who's there? I don't think Canelo wants to fight him.
I'm just having a look down rankings now.
You've got like
some big,
Canelo, Iglesias, Mbili, Martinez, Pacheco. You got Caleb Plant still.
I think Shiraz, Iglesias beats Mbili.
The ones that are in the IBF that are currently above, obviously the IBF title is vacant, but you've got Iglesias, Canelo Alvarez at number 3, you've got Munguia at 4, you've got Shiraz at 5, then Troy at 6. So above him, above Troy, you've got Shiraz, Munguia, Alvarez, and Iglesias. It's not. I mean, they're all our fights.
And all of them will go separate ways. All of them ain't fighting Iglesias. Canelo won't fight Iglesias. He'll probably go.
This one here.
Yeah, read that out.
I like Hutchinson versus Taylor, but I'm not the target audience. I'm guessing because I would watch CJ versus Eric in a leisure centre on a Tuesday afternoon. Troy's right, Iglesias on belly for me. Seems to me Billy's number 1.
Yeah, Jack, you trying to make a matchup or what?
He's a fucking matchmaker. That's what he does, boys.
Jack, Selby Leisure Centre. They're fucking busting out at doors, mate.
White collar bout. CJ versus Eric for the Crossroads title. Let's fucking have it then.
Eric, it's a bit of a catch weight, isn't it,
Selby
pal?
Leisure Centre. They'll fit it.
Can I be
about 5 people in Selby Leisure Centre.
And then you'll get your fucking bike stolen.
Yeah, you know,
rough bastards.
Yeah, Trey's got it. Old Trafford. We'll do it at Old Trafford.
Fuck off, shithole.
I know Leeds fans aren't used to a crowd like that.
You just see CJ dragging his ass across the pitch like a dog.
Right, listen, if I'm having to box Eric at a catch weight, that means Dan's going to have to come out and fight Ricky.
First.
Right, boys. I ain't got much more to talk about. This show mainly for a big congratulations to Troy. This is mainly the interview for Troy and a big congratulations to him. Seeing Dalton unleash fucking hell in New York City and bringing those belts home. I mean, that's a wrap for me, boys. I think it's been a good show, a nerve-wracking show for me, if I'm honest. Like one of the biggest guests we've ever had on this podcast. Maybe one of the biggest guests we'll have on this podcast. We don't know, but I was nervous, boys. I was nervous.
I was nervous, man.
We'll get bigger.
And we'll have an update here from Jack as well. Cormac has done his medical, just his brain scan to go. Wait.
Oh, brilliant. Congratulations.
Why is every motherfucker wanting to fight me?
Wait there anyway. Wait.
I've got people calling me out. Dan's going to fight me. Jack's to fight me.
They're sleeping on you.
Listen, boys. Listen.
They're sleeping on you, mate. They think you're soft.
Ricky couldn't fight sleep.
Fucking Ricky couldn't box a fucking... Yeah. You know what? Fuck the lot in you.
No, listen, guys. It's been a fantastic show again. Thank you for everyone tuning in as always. We've got another guest next week, but we'll keep that under wraps until we don't want to do the commentator's curse. Keep tuning in. We're only here because of you guys. And Trey, always a shout out to you, Trey, the top man for believing in us and putting us forward.
Viva la Raza.
We are the motley crew that they call the Crossroads Boxing Podcast, and we're only here because of you guys. So thank you very much.
Boom.
Yeah, again, thank you for everyone
Let's
tuning
go.
in.
We're out.
We will see you guys next week. Bye-bye.
Out, one glove high, one dream loud, no doubt. Crossroads boxing from Yorkshire. Turn the lights up, turn the mics on. Fighter interviews, keep your guard up. When the truth hits.